Oh yeah, I know. Y'all didn't get no music. Sorry about that. Yep, that's right. You see me. Come on in, have a seat. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Mm. Whatever we got to do to get on top of things. That's right. Yeah. So I had an idea. So what gave me the idea for this topic today is just a response that I had to Lala D, and then also there's going through my mind. I've been thinking about these things. For a bit. I'm like, okay, so hmm, I better talk about it while it's freshly in my head. You know. So so that's what we're gonna do today. Plus, just ignore what I'm doing in the background. I gotta trying to give um, trying to get my picks in. Don't worry. I'm still gonna be talking. I'll be looking. I'll be going back and forth, looking at y'all, looking at my doing what I gotta do. Uh, yeah, but we in here though. We're gonna talk about it. What did I do about why is it? With why am I bringing up talent? Now I'm gonna disrespect somebody and talk about that they have no talent. No, I'm starting to figure this thing out with these fighters too. Hmm. So That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm figuring out. Is it these fighters? They're up to something. They're doing it right in front of our face, and people will talk about it. We'll talk about it, and not even think about it after we even talked about it. We'll talk about it and still forget about it. It's like we got to stop being stupid, you know. It's like, yeah, you gotta start listening to what they're saying. Yeah, yeah. But we're gonna put a little bit of a twist on it, and figure out, why we're not, um, getting fights. And you're gonna be probably surprised and not surprised for what I say. You're gonna be a little bit surprised, but you're not gonna be like totally surprised. But you're gonna be like a little bit surprised what I say. Yeah. On my picks this week, I'm going for a lot of knockouts. I don't know why. uh, I might be wrong, but hey, I'm just going with. I don't know. I gotta get back in here. I got one more to do. Then I'll get these. I'll get these in. Just doing my little picks all late and stuff. So didn't have a real chance to figure them out, but hey, hopefully. You guys got tired from the last show? I don't know. Maybe you guys got tired of all the discussion. You guys think it's gonna be on that whole Bud vibe or whatever. But nah. Hopefully, I mean, we're not even gonna really talk about that much right now. I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out. I'm already burnt out on it. You get burnt out on certain subjects. Yeah, I'm tired of it. It's just like it's gonna come back up. We're gonna get more of it. It's not like it's not the end of it. So it'd be different if it was all over with. Even the talks afterwards, it's gonna be too much. Yeah. So I might take me a break. I might take me a break from that whole discussion. Win, lose, or draw, whoever wins, whoever, being Bud, not winning, and Earl winning. So um, there's a few little pointers, and like I said, it's so audience has so, my mods and stuff. They just got great points, man. I got the best mods, man. I got the best people. I got a handful of people, but I got the best people to come in here to Eagles Web Boxing. You best believe that, man. Other people, these other channels, they got, hundreds and thousands of people, but they, I'm sorry, I'm jumping on these other stations or whatever, these other forums, because they trash, man, when it comes to like knowing the boxing and shit. Like my people that come through here, I got the best people, man. F that. I do, man. I got like a smaller audience, and they rotate in and out. I have some that always come in, but the most knowledgeable, they know more shit than I know. Cause I always say I don't know shit, but just the when I go read comments and stuff in other forums, I'm like, these people are really dumb. I mean, they hate, like, especially with the hate for Earl Spence. They hating on his clothes. They don't even understand what Earl was wearing, man. They don't even understand, man. That was some gangster shit Earl had on. People just didn't see it because what threw the whole outfit out, his whole fit got thrown out because of some glasses. Just people are just dumb. They say he had on high heels. Just all kind of, man. Come on, why that kind of hate? What the high heels got to do with boxing in the first place? It's like y'all got to stop on people's wardrobes. And yes, they totally suspect. I mean, come on now, because my boy, not my boy, Derek Bailey's boy, Sean Porter. To me, his dress was kind of suspect, but he's a good fighter though. Come in and give you a nice brawl. I mean, come on. You got to think about somebody like Sean Porter. Was necessary for boxing. Very necessary to have somebody like Sean Porter for boxing. Now, I would say somebody like Sean Porter, we kind of miss somebody like Sean Porter for like the heavyweight. I mean, welterweight. Yeah, he's much needed for welterweight, but he was much needed in boxing because we just don't have that many of his style. Throwback style. Old school. Not really he's not really a great, boxer, but good. Unpredictable. We needed that. Really needed that in boxing. So we needed to have somebody like a Sean Porter in boxing. A lot of people just don't understand that. But we get into it. Salute to my brother out there, Sir Flame. Sir Flame says salute to Eagles Way Up. He says salute to the chat. And as always, he said jab that like button on y'all neck. He said don't get naked. And Eagles Way Up boxing with the fire good with the 100. Always got that glove up. Don't forget about those. It's over, baby. That's what we try to tell you. Yeah, but the point still I want to make is, see, I'm starting to figure out is these fighters, all of them, regardless of how humble they try to act like they are, all of them are clout chasing. And I'm just putting it together. Every last one of them. You can't name one that's not clout chasing. Every last one of them. They clout chasing, or I take the other side. They clout chasing and hating. Because if you notice what they'll do, they'll just ghost another fighter so quickly. Not just ghost a fighter, but bring up who he's fought. That's okay. That's all part of boxing. But it's about the money. I was listening closely to what Earl Spence was saying. Earl Spence does not look at pound for pound like we look at pound for pound. A lot Shakir does. He looks at it kind of like we do, but he's putting himself up there with Bud, or he think he's the best boxer there is pound for pound. But you guys know I don't really go with pound for pound. But it is what it is. But it's the clout. It's just all them clout chasing. They either clout chasing or hating. I want to do my own thing. Let me get my bag and I get back to you. Stuff like that. And what made me want to bring this up is it was a response. I had always wanted to bring it up, but it was a response that I made with Lala D. And she was asking if Shakur is going to actually, skip away from Shakur. If Haney was going to skip away from Shakur. And would it be a duck? And I said it's deeper than that. If you notice, it's deeper than that. Anybody who's getting on this social media stuff, that's a clout. That's a chase. That's a clout chase. Anybody if you stay on social media, that's a clout chase. That's what that is. That's exactly what it is. You can argue with me if you want to, but that's a clout chase. It's like I'm trying to put myself at a certain status, but I'm doing it with just the social media. But I'm not selling because you're not on there selling what you can do. You're not on there selling that. You're on there. You're on there. You know, either showing off watches or something like that. What you need all that shit for? You don't need $millions watches, $100,000 watches. Come on, nobody needs that shit. For what? Is the time that important? And this shit, I guarantee shit probably is not even that accurate. You spend all that money on a watch with all the special movements they put in these watches, $100,000, and that shit don't even keep time no better than it doesn't keep time better than your phone. You're just looking at your watch. What time is it? Okay. And there's always clocks all around on walls and everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's a time device. Everywhere you go outside, there's clocks. There's computer screens everywhere. If you checking in somewhere, they're gonna tell you they're gonna put right on the receipt what time you checked in. But it's all about the chase. It's all about the clout and the chase. The clout and chase. That's what everybody's doing. They clout chasing. And so, and Canelo told on it. Canelo told the truth. But Canelo, he's kind of a little slow when it comes to English and people and language, you know, like the body language for us to figure out what he was doing. And I figured it out. And when he was talking to Andrade, right? When he was talking about when he's talking about the money. You want the money. He said, you want the payday. You want the payday. That's what he was sticking on. Remember, he was sticking on that you want the payday? So that just goes to show that I'm at a certain status. I can't have you at my status. So I'm going to hate or avoid you. This watch and see. Watch and see. Because Canelo is trying to preserve what little legacy he has left in this boxing. You're not gonna get you're not gonna get the fights. And it's not, I'm not saying he's scared of Benavidez, but if you pay attention to what I said earlier, it's the clout. It's the clout and it's the hate. It's like I gotta hate. Nah, I gotta hate, man. I gotta hate. Nah, hell no. I gotta hate. It's like I have to hate. That's the way they do it. I gotta hate. This ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna work out the way you want it to, because I gotta be on straight hate status. And that's what they're doing. They're on straight up hate status. You know? Just think about it. You're not going to build your career off of me, but the way they're looking at it is a lot different. The way they look at it, I think, is a lot different. Because you're not going to build your career off of me. It's like share the wealth, share the bread. And I'm going to tell you one thing. For me, is that damn MTM is still killing it. He's making his money on his own. People don't have to worry about what he's doing, but he's setting a bad example. And it's really embarrassing the professional fighters, to be honest. It's embarrassing when he can go out there and make all that money, get a fight stopped and everything else, and wow. Do you know what I mean? Think about it. And then you sitting there, you struggling, just like you got T.O. is complaining about how much money he get. He's complaining about how much more money other fighters get. Say, oh my goodness. Whose fault is that? You gonna blame it strictly all on Top Rank? Who you blaming that shit on? It's Top Rank, right? I think he with Top. He ain't with Golden Boy. I think he's with Top Rank. So who you blaming it on? That's the question of the day. Who you gonna blame all this stuff on? Earl Spence is not even doesn't look. I'm not bringing up the Bud situation. I'm just saying Earl Spence doesn't look at Canelo as being a, a great boxer. He looks at him as being pound for pound because of the money. Because Earl Spence say he want that smoke at 165, 168. He said he can make the weight better. God dang. And that's what it is. People think that Canelo will do something to Earl. No. Earl will pummel Canelo. It's the wrong kind of style for Canelo to be fighting because he's going to have to fight the whole fight. It's the wrong person for him to fight. At like 165 or whatever it is. I think 165, 168. No. It's not going to be, it's not going to turn out. People think that they say Earl's too small. But at the same time, for welterweight, they say Earl's too big. Make up your damn mind. Which one is it? It's 20 pounds difference, not even 20 pounds difference. So which one? Is he too heavy for the welterweights or too light in the ass for the middleweights on up? Earl can make those weights. Earl has the muscle density to make shit. Earl could fight at 175. He got the muscle. He'd be too short. Well, maybe not even really. Because we had some 175 pounders that could sling and take your lights out. But the whole thing with the clout, so it's like clout chasing and hating at the same time. So with us, with the fighters trying to sell us, what they were selling us was a fighter who was scared and didn't want to fight them. Nah. Has to do with you fighters and your money. Then another thing when I was listening to Leonard Ellerby, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And so that's why I tell you're not gonna make your money. I mean, you won. It was it was a special win, but was it spectacular enough to start running your mouth and talking bad about other fighters? You should have been more gracious in winning and say, now I need to get a real test, and I'm going to call out. I want Shakur to step up to the test, or wherever. It depends on where you're fighting at. You're fighting at 140, so I want Regis Prograis to step up, or Haney, or one of these top guys to step up. I want them now. Let's sign it. Let's make it happen. Let's blow it up. Let's make some money doing this. No, because a lot of these fighters, if no matter what they're making, they don't feel like they're making enough money. And so people look at it like, oh, you ducking this, ducking that. No. Everybody wants to try to grab money. A lot of the O's are important. We still got a lot of fighters with O's, but they don't care when it comes to money. Jamal Charlo will fight Jamel Charlo if the money's right. Believe me. Yeah. Sir said he should hit Haney first. I mean, you got to do something. See, what you're saying is important when it comes to this game, and when it comes to these fighters, is because if I'm not going to allow you to make your money, what do you normal in a normal situation like a job or anything else? If you can't get a raise, you just can't get a raise, right? In boxing, your hands are the raise. Those are your go-tos. Is these right here. So if you just do something with it, like instead of like Shakur is like trolling Haney, following Haney around and all that type of stuff, come on. That's not gonna work. You gotta actually go over to Haney and headbutt him in the mouth or something. Push him. That's what these fighters gotta start doing, because you gotta realize that you got hate because you guys are always gonna compare your money, because the difference is all of your money is too close. Everybody's money, and I'm not, and people go, you counting pocket. I'm not pocket checking. I'm just saying, listen to the example. Everybody's money is so close to where they like, I'm not gonna fight you because then, you win, then you up on me on a little bit of money. Like, stop it. Let's stop playing this game and and hiding from what you're doing in front of everybody. Because it's like what you're doing is you hide in front of everybody. You hiding and you're not letting people know exactly what you're doing. Because a lot of people think, oh, it's a duck, it's a duck. No, it's not a duck. It's a I don't want him to get fed. But then Earl Spence makes a great point to the sanctioning bodies of what y'all doing with all this money. Y'all taking 3%. What y'all doing with the money? Is that money going to help fighters or what? No. So I don't know. Now I'm kind of scared for Earl. Now I'm kind of scared for this fight when it comes to decisions and stuff. Now I'm scared about that. It's like Earl said the right thing, but maybe Earl should not said nothing. Shit, I might have to change my pick. I don't want to change my pick, but I might have to change my pick just because Earl opened his mouth. If we go decision, they say, oh, Bud, all you got to do is run, you're going to win. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to even hit Earl that much. Just hit him a couple times, just run, just, stay on your feet. If you can move, yeah, you got this. Wow. I'm telling y'all, a lot of this stuff is not what you think it is. Because you're thinking, oh, he's scared of him, he's ducking. Nah. If their money was not close, they'd fight. If their money's not close. Remember Floyd used to fight. Floyd used to fight almost everybody because the money's not close. Yeah. But once that money is close, they don't want to fight each other. Look at my brother Jay Brown is back in the piece. What's up, brother? I thought you ghosted me today, man. Jay Brown up here, he said salute the eagle. The can man web. That's right. Anybody can get it, Jay Brown, even me. I can get it. I give it to my own self if I mess up. Yeah, but I was just talking about these fighters. I think what they're doing has nothing to do with them being scared and stuff. Is they're bringing up money too much. I think what they're doing, all them clout chasing. All of them want to brag on the bag. It ain't shit to do with the skills. They'll talk a little bit about the skills, but everybody wants to brag on the bag. Canelo dropped a damn dime when he was running his mouth. When Andrade was in there and he was running his mouth talking about, you want the payday, you want the payday. Hell yeah, I want the payday. It's like nobody wants somebody to be close to how much money they make. And that shit, think about how that culture got there. How did that culture get into boxing? I'll let y'all figure that shit out. Y'all can figure it out. How did that culture get into boxing? Where people worried about their bag. I gotta secure my bag. Oh no, your bag is too close to mine. I ain't gonna be able to fight you. Let me get my status up a little bit better. See? But if somebody was getting thrown like a lot of money in front of them, they'd go ahead and fight. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, what about Canelo, not accepting so much money to fight somebody? That's his control. That's his control. Now you ain't catching with me. Now you're offering too much money. Now you're going to try to catch up with me for what I'm doing because I'm doing money numbers. I'm not going to allow you to do money numbers. It makes it even worse. The more money you offer somebody who doesn't want you close to them, and yes, they're going to get like a hell of a split. If they get an 80-20 split, they'll take the fight. They still going to take the fight. Oh, okay. Jay Brown said I was watching the Charlo interview with Stephen Jackson and wanted to finish it before I came in the chat. You talking about Big Maul? Yeah, he's talking about Big Maul. Yep. Jake Brown said that Sir Flame, he got them flames up good. He saw you, brother. Sir Flame just threw that Jay Brown. Yep. Jay Brown got the little hand up. Yeah. But see, it's a whole money play. I guarantee you somebody gets 70-30. You know what? Because what happens is since these fighters, they're so closely matched, is we're getting a lot of this talk. We're getting this talk about the 50-50. A side, B side, and all this shit. So now we're stuck with the A side, B side. it don't use don't use it in terms of A side B side. Just look at it. If it's in a weight division, then look at it as being the accomplishments that you have accomplished versus your whoever your adversary is. You know, or your status. I'm the champ. I'm the three belt holder up here. Three times. I should actually. I'm being generous. I should get three times as much. If you got one belt or no belt, shit, I should be getting 75%. But no, they're not gonna figure it out like they know. Oh, I need at least get 45, 55. They start crying. It's like just accept the money, and then and when you win, then then you'll get to negotiate and have somebody, um, you know, trying to negotiate with you. But then again, if you have all the belts, you got all to say. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. You got all to say because you got to pay all the fees and stuff. So why wouldn't you have all to say? Three, what is it? Three. So that's shit. If you got four belts, that's 12% of your paycheck just to feed them. So that automatically give you 12% more. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out. Yep. Jay Brown said little Charlo, Mr. Undisputed. Had that interview I was watching. Okay. Cause I thought his brother was hanging with him. I thought Maul was hanging out with Stephen. I thought it was Maul that was hanging out with him. Maybe because I don't really catch him that. I thought that was him. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was Maul that was hanging out with him. Yeah. But yeah, these idiots, man. We not gonna get these fights like Haney. We ain't gonna get no fight with Haney. We ain't gonna get no fight with Haney with nobody. He ain't gonna fight Davis. And else he gets offered a whole lot of money. And I don't know how much money it's worth. He gonna try to get his bag up. If he get his bag up, then he'll fight Davis like later on. It'll be too late. I think Shakur will still fight because Shakur is really not. He's not. I never hear him talk about money. He might, but I never see him. He said that Cinnabon's gonna fight Charlo or Benavidez. I don't know what he gonna do. I don't think he gonna do nothing. Yeah. Let me go back in y'all's chat so I can see what Jay Brown wrote. Oh, they did. They both did interviews together with him. Oh, in separate times. Okay. So that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. But them brothers, they'll fight. Like I said, when it comes to money, they'll fight. Appreciate it. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, but we can't. The thing is, we can't get nowhere. And we're not gonna get nowhere until these fighters stop. Until they're just not as close. I start having flashbacks to like the 90s and stuff like that. And, some of the, like you go back to the 70s, 60s and all that. Maybe not even the 60s, but probably from 70s. Because first of all, in the 70s, it wasn't the public that was even talking about the bag. It was the media that was talking about the bag. Let's go back and y'all look at some of the fights in the 70s when it comes to Ali and stuff. It was the media talking about the bag. Talking about, Ali he's going to get, 1.2 for this or 2 million or whatever, 5 million, whatever. It was the media that was talking about that. So when did everything start switching to where we started caring? I'm not saying that anybody in here actually cared, but when did it get to a point where where boxing, that's what it turned out to be? It just turned out to be, just the money. When did that happen? And even there, so you go back to the 80s, Marvin Hagler had to more or less beg Sugar Ray Leonard for a piece of the pie. He said, I need to get that kind of money too. Yeah, he wanted some of that squammy squam. He wanted some. So he was like more or less pleading out. He started making a little bit of money. But he still wasn't outdoing the Sugar Man. Sugar Ray and Tommy, they was big draws. Hagler was a draw for boxing fans. Like the boxing fans, we love Hagler. And let's try to do some comparison like today. So the boxing fans are the ones that always like they suffer because of the fanboys and fangirls now. So the boxing fans suffer. We always want to see Hagler fight everybody. Hagler was like our little pit bull. Like you get in there, like Hagler, go out there and kill him. You know, that's all people was thinking about. Hagler, you put them things on him. You know, same thing with probably with Big George Foreman. Most people's guys, but we all have limits to if we pick a certain fighter, we have limits with him. Even if we like a fighter, and then he fights a certain person, I like this fighter better though. He says, "This is my boy. I'm gonna roll with him." But I really don't care if he lose. He lose because that's kind of my boy too. See, but it's not like that. Now it's like, your bag is too close to mine. I need to get a certain status. You guys, and what you fighters got to understand is because your money is so close, you're just not gonna break away and get a big payday. You're gonna have to make yourself shine. That's the only way you're gonna get paid is you got to make yourself shine. Certain fighters don't have to make themselves shine no more. But it's coming to the end. Like for Canelo, it's coming to the end because now, he was actually getting booed. He went to Mexico just to get booed. Are you kidding me? That means that shine is starting to tarnish. So what you fighters really have to do, if you don't get the fights, just turn up. Let everybody see that. Look, I'm turned up. Look what I'm doing. I'm taking people out one punch now. Man, please, if you start doing stuff like that, and I'm not saying everybody's capable of that, Wilder is. That Wilder should train for 20 rounds, but understand in his mind, he's going to take whoever he's going to take out, he's going to take him out in 1 or 2 rounds. That's how, because he's tall enough, he's really fast enough, he should be able to come out and, instead of like holding that left hand low for that jab, he should be able to come out just like, get your attention right away. That Larry Holmes type of, get your attention right away and have your head going back and then boom, catch you. Like not even trying to wait to catch you. Just come out and not swinging wild, but setting everything up with a nice jab, uppercut, boom, boom, a couple of hooks to the body and then bam. This should be just lights out. Now I know the skill set people would say is not there, but the way Wilder is actually comfortable in the ring, that your skill set, basically it revolves around how comfortable you are in the ring. To be honest, that's what your ring IQ or however comfortable you are. That's where your real skill set comes from. How comfortable you are, because you could lose your comfortability when you're in there. Oh, I'm not comfortable right now. Now people can see you're not comfortable. Your ass cheeks is all clenched up. You know what I mean? You about to have a bowel movement in there. People can see it. They can see it in your legs. Your legs and eyes tell on you. And then if you're too nervous, your hands come down and you get clipped. But that's what tells on you. If you're comfortable in there, everybody knows, you just keep comfortable. This is going to be a comfortable ass whooping here. And that's why people look at it like, okay, you're going to whoop that ass pretty comfortable. Yep. I am going to whoop that ass pretty comfortable. And that's what they do. But because you guys are so closely matched, there's nobody that's really a step like way above everybody. I would say that for 135, Tank is just like a little tank. That's just what he is. And people just don't respect him for being, he just so damn, he just seems like he's just so durable that it don't matter what you bring. And people love to see him because he got that it factor. And for him, the it factor is that KO factor. You know what I mean? That's why you guys ain't gonna get close to taking the money and nothing like that because you guys don't have a certain factor that we need. Shakur Stevens said, yeah, he got a good boxing IQ. It seems like he boxes real good. But the thing with me is I know a lot of people you guys want to bet on Shakur, but for me, Shakur is in the pocket too much. Because he has what I said earlier, he has that comfortability, so he's comfortable. But the thing is, you can't fight comfortable with Tank. If you right there to be hit by Tank, you're gonna get hit. Everybody he's gonna null and void his height because he thinks he's gonna be digging in on Tank. But Tank is quicker than what people think he is. And so in between some of them shots where you trying to look pretty, you're going to get caught. We got to see what you do when you get caught. It's like with this fight coming up, we're going to see. Because I think it's not going to turn out the way people think it's going to turn out. One way or another, I think it's going to, like Broner said, you're going to have to fight. Yes, you're going to have to fight Earl. And see, and Bud, he's telling off on himself. He's told Earl at the press conference, if you guys was understanding what he was saying, that if you make me mad, it's going to be over for you. So you have to be mad in order. So you're relying on you getting mad to beat Earl. That's not a good sign. If you got to rely on you getting mad, I got to get mad. Okay. So you got to get mad. And then what happens if once Earl is still there for 2 rounds after you're mad, then what happens? When you're coming out throwing mad punches and shit for 2, 3, 4 rounds. How long can a person stay mad? Shit, you go into a fight. Just think about how, if you go into a fight with somebody and you know you didn't really want to fight them, but they piss you off, like, shit, I'm mad now. But one of them was more skillful than you, but you start fighting them. You mad, all that mad shit, it goes for a while. But in the street fight, it don't even last that long. You being mad in the street fight don't even last 3 minutes for most people. Not even 3 minutes. Your hands going to be on your hips. You're going to be huffing and puffing. Yep. So people like knockouts. That's why Tank and Wilder sell it like that. Yeah. But everybody's not. See, but you guys they're not on that status though, sir. Sir Flame, they're not on that status because they're close. But our whole point is that I don't think it's the whole scared thing. I think it's the clout. I think it's the whole clout thing. I want to stay, they don't want to make the fight bag friendly. It's like, oh no, I ain't trying to have you dip in my bag and get close to me and get popular off my name. It's all pride. It's all prideful shit. It has nothing to do with, this fighter's scared than this fight, because they fight. They all fight. All of them fight. That's what they do. They fight. And if they want to test themselves to be great, they have to fight. They already know that. Why am I in boxing? I'm a prize fighter, but other than that, if I just came in to get a prize, let me come in and get my prize and make my investments and get out. But if I'm in there getting my prize and I'm trying to show that, hey, I want to be a Hall of Famer, I want to do this, I want to do that, then you have to do Hall of Fame type stuff. You cannot do non-Hall of Fame type stuff and become a Hall of Fame. That shit, this ain't gonna happen. This is not. But a lot of these people, they think, a Hall of Famer or whatever, I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer because of this. No, you don't. You ain't automatically becoming a Hall of Famer. It's not automatic. You guys, and plus you guys are like I said, you guys are just way too close to each other. And you guys got to stop throwing shade all the time. Just stop. Be more respectful towards each other and get fights. And when I say respectful, it don't mean respect. It means like you just talk to them right. Don't say they scared. Just tell them that you waiting to whoop that ass. I'm waiting to whoop that ass. But I ain't. When I get phone calls, then I'm ready. Whichever one hit me up first, I'm ready. I'm willing to whoop that ass next. But you have to do something more to sell than to just worry about protecting your little bit of bank, your little bank, your little status, and you throwing shade and you cloud chasing and clown. Oh, that ain't gonna, none of that shit work, man. So Shakur, you doing the same kind of corny shit that Bud was doing. Oh, the big fish, this and that. I'm gonna fillet him. I'm gonna do this. At least he stayed with the same energy, talking about he gonna fillet him and all that shit. But we finally got the fight, so we can't really complain. I don't know what went in on the negotiations, but I heard Earl had to give up a lot of shit in order to get the fight to happen. But why? Why does Earl have to give up so much stuff? Bud should have been more willing to fight Earl because of nothing, just because Earl got the other straps. Oh, let me go get these straps. How much I get? I get $1. That's fine. If I get $1, I'm taking them straps. If you got all the confidence, go take the straps. Don't even worry about it. Because even though I don't like that, what MTM does all the time, my respect got to still go off to him when he had to take, change when he fought De La Hoya. Still got to give him credit for that. And what you guys ain't willing to do that. You guys is too, but you guys want to take a step up. You guys ain't getting that kind of money. Even like when it comes to Tyson Fury, he want to do too much. And he didn't want to fight Usyk. A lot of people think he was going to beat Usyk. Usyk was about to put hands on Tyson Fury. I'm sorry. What y'all think is Usyk was going to put hands on Tyson Fury. He's going to put hands on him. And he's too short. See, and that's why he was going, and he's short and he can box. And he's going to put hands on, that's how he was going to put hands on Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury started having those Otto Valine flashbacks. But now he figured, well, this guy's shorter, but he can fight. He ain't going to just sit up there and just let me, bomb on him and stuff like that. That's it. But a lot of these fighters, they don't get it. They don't get it. Y'all got to stop all this, man. This fight. Because you got these young up-and-coming fighters just begging, they act like they want to fight. And then you young fighters just coming up, you got to stop turning down fights. If it's true, if it's true that you guys are turning them down, stop turning down fights. I heard Ortiz was supposed to fight like Ennis or something, or Bud or whatever. Turned down. Come on. Yeah, I mean, this whole class of fighters, you guys want to try to take boxing to another level. And I know people actually like fights. People like boxing, but they don't watch it. I talk to people that like boxing, and they'll ask who my favorite fighter is. See? But they don't watch boxing themselves. I never ask them, but I'm just like, you figured that, hey, Joey Brown said the Fury more Usyk lean on him, uses yeah, he gonna try to use his weight and wear him down and stop Usyk. Yeah, but that's not gonna work with Usyk though. That's why I said Usyk could get him. Because that same shit ain't gonna work on him. Jay Brown, you missed my live when I was talking about what Wilder had to avoid during the fight. And just like what you said, you bringing it up right there. I said that Wilder has to avoid all that shit. I said when Tyson try to come at you like that, you got to push his ass off. As soon as he come in, make his ass spin into the ropes. You gotta make him look like a WWE wrestler when he come charging in. When he come charging in there like that, because with Tyson Fury, all you gotta do is you gotta move his big ass out the way and stay away from that jab. That's it. You're gonna have to find somewhere within how many rounds you gotta do it. You're gonna have to find a way to get rid of that jab. But I appreciate your point, but I'll go with Usyk. I shouldn't go with Usyk, but I go with Usyk. Yeah. You said wear him down and stop him late though. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Because if that was gonna happen, Tyson Fury would have made that fight. Trust. He would have made that fight if he think that was gonna happen. Yeah, he would have called the boy what he called everybody. He would have called him a dosser. He said he ain't worth nothing. He would have told him that he's not even gonna really train for him, and got him up in there. Yeah. Tell Usyk to keep his head off the line when he throws up his straight left. He said Fury has too many natural advantages. Exactly. But that head, what's gonna happen? He's gonna be in Tyson Fury's chest. If you guys notice, Tyson Fury cannot fight good when you're in his chest. If you're in his chest, he can't fight good. A lot of people ain't paying attention to that. He doesn't fight well if you're in his chest. He don't fight well. He likes to have his range, and he likes to be in control. Like if you think about it, if he's out of control and you're in his chest, those are disasters for him. That is a disaster for him. If you're in his chest and he can't, and then at the same time you're null and void in what he does, he's in trouble. And people are talking about his height and stuff like that. He's only 2 inches taller than Wilder. So that whole thing with Wilder should have had a better advantage going in against Tyson. They didn't teach Wilder to fight his height, like fight short. You're shorter, then fight that way. Fight that way. Make him miss. Keep him missing. That'd have been my advice every time he came over to the corner. That'd have been my advice. Keep him missing just like you're doing. Don't let him grapple. Don't let him hold. Don't let him use his weight. Do not. I'll be yelling at your ass every time you come back to the corner. I'll be yelling at you like, hey, don't be letting him hold you like that no more. I'll be yelling at your ass every time you come back to the corner. I'm gonna be yelling at you, like, don't let him do that shit. Yeah. Yeah. You said Usyk is in the mid. He isn't a mid-range fighter, and Usyk doesn't throw any body shots. Yeah. Yeah. He's not. He's more of a mid-range fighter. But I'm saying when he fights Fury, it's different. I'm just counting on him being smart enough to fight Fury a different way. Most of these fighters, you got to fight Tyson Fury a certain way. You can't fight him like you fight everybody else, because he got too much height on him. But you're right. He's mid-range, but Tyson Fury, he has to. I'm just saying, the reason I'm picking him like that, I'm picking him based on. So you guys got to realize a lot of time when I'm picking fighters, I'm basing it on them, fighting the way, making the adjustments that they need to make. I don't see Tyson as that like a really a great boxer, to be honest. He has a skill set, but I just don't see him. I don't see him as being as great. I just see that he takes advantage of his attributes with his size. But I don't see him. He's not no phenomenal boxer or something like that. I think Ortiz in his prime would have beat him. To be honest, I think Ortiz would have beat him in his prime. Yeah. Until Ortiz just started getting blasted out by Wilder so many fights, it's like it's too much. Because Wilder hit him with some flush, like, phew. He hit him with some shots that he should have made him retire for like a couple of years before, and then come back or something. He had to rest that shit off, because he took that one beating from Wilder and came back and took another one. And he got that shit now. He got that, he can't take a shot now. Now you breathe on him and he ready to go down. Like, oh shit, then somebody done breathed on Ortiz. Yeah, and that happens sometimes. Same thing happened with J-Rock. Same thing happened with J-Rock. And J-Rock came back too soon. Salute to Derek Bailey out there. I see him out there. Derek Bailey said salute to Iggs Webb, salute to Surf Flame. Yep. But like I said, I would be betting on Usyk when it comes to Fury. I would be betting on Usyk. And the reason I bet on Usyk is that I have to have confidence in his camp. Okay, Derek Bates says salute to Jay Brown too. Yeah, I have to have confidence in his camp. Like, is your camp gonna have you ready to to fight inside, and to avoid getting smothered? We couldn't sell that shit in here, Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey, we couldn't sell that shit for Wilder. Shit, I was giving all the great advice. Derek said, "Damn, Eagle, everything you said happened. Wilder did all the opposite shit." Because I wasn't trying to big up Tyson Fury in here. I was trying to put out advice. I said, this is what Wilder got to do. This is what he got to avoid. Everything I said he had to avoid, he didn't avoid. Everything I said he had to do, he didn't do. And I don't know shit. But I'm quite sure what the things I was saying would have definitely helped him out. Mm-hmm. Clipping the nails. Yeah, I gotta go to work soon, y'all. Yeah, but this whole clout chasing shit, this whole clout chasing thing and hating thing, that's what's holding up all these fights. Everybody think it's because somebody's scared of somebody. No, because that's what they ended to do, is fight. They've been fighting everybody. They got to have confidence in themselves, so they've been fighting everybody. The only time it's scary if somebody's scary, you could tell if somebody's like really just like scary. If they scary. And I know Gil Cole's probably ain't in here, but to me, Thurman was actually scary when it came to fighting Errol Spence at first. Then he realized, hey, I probably need Errol Spence. I need to get that bag. Now he got married. Now he need that bag, but he'll probably never see Errol Spence. He'll never see him. Should have fought him when he wanted to fight you. But he called you out talking about you was an injury king. And I don't want to play what they call devil's advocate or whatever they might want to say. But I'll tell you this. As there's actually some cream that you can put on that actually goes into the body to eliminate bone spurs. Oh, shit. Why the ego had to say that one. See? Holistically, you could have got rid of bone spurs and you could have still just fought. You could have trained because the stuff you use, you don't have to stop training. You don't have to stop using your arm, elbow, whatever, wherever you got the bone spurs. So just think about that part. Where you doing? See, you guys make it too easy for ego, man. You make it too easy. It's like I don't even have to think. It's like, was surgery the only way? See, nobody asked those kind of questions. Soon as somebody say they got to go have surgery. Now we know, like when it comes to detached retinas and stuff like that, we know your ass need to go get some surgery or something. We know that. We know that because we've been around the guys in boxing and outside of boxing, and that shit happens. You don't even have to be getting smacked around and stuff because there's a girl right down the street that I know that she had to get her retina attached, and so she's recovering from that. I talked to her like last week. I think she said she was in so much pain she had to go back to the doctor. She said, I'm going to the emergency room. She said she's going to the emergency room right as she gets off work. Jay Brown, he probably gave you that right back there, Derek Bailey. D to the Bailey. Jay Brown. That's all. I used to throw letters out there all the time. I said, yeah, D to the Bailey, J to the B, J to the Brown. And of course we got the Sir. And where's Lala D at anyway? Lala D, she been scary ever since Ryan came in here. She don't like Ryan to work. Ryan to work, he be putting in work in here. Everybody has somebody that they can't mess with. Yeah. Everybody in here got somebody that they can't mess with. I don't know about Jay Brown, but everybody got somebody that they can't mess with. They come in and they just disturb them like, dude, this person, you can't say too much. But yeah, the fighters, what they gotta have to do, man, is they gonna have to just let their pride just fall. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fight him. I don't care about the money part. I'm gonna get paid. Somebody's going more than a handful of fighters is going to have enough confidence to where they call out everybody, they start a ruckus, because we need somebody. Not necessarily, you don't have to sell a fight by calling somebody the B word. That's not how you sell a fight. You get on programs, you just say, every program you get on, you say, oh, this is who I really want to fight, but I don't think he's gonna give me that opportunity. And bless him up. Just say, oh, he's a good fighter and all this. I respect his ability. I want to challenge myself, but I don't think he's really up for the challenge. He's good, but I don't think he's up for the challenge. I don't think he wants to fight. You're gonna have to do something, because all these fighters are gonna seem like they're getting skipped, or somebody's ducking. It's always gonna seem like that. And you got some fighters that didn't know your skill sets better. But those are, when they know your skill sets better, then those are just primarily prize fighters. They're not in there for the Hall of Fame. They're not in there for fans to get all the accolades and nothing like that. That's not what they're there for. They're there. See, we gotta understand that this is a sport. Everybody in the sport ain't gonna be superstars. Everybody in the sport is not gonna be Hall of Famers. Nothing like that. Either way, you will know who I mess with because I just won't salute them at all. Okay. Jay Brown said, "Yeah, you'll know who it is." He said, "I just ain't." Jay Brown said, "Just ain't messing with you." He said, "No, I ain't messing with you. I'm not messing with you like that." So, what you guys' take on that? You guys think you guys think it's really some kind of fear when it comes to these fighters? You think is that I might have hit the nail on the head a little bit, because that's what I'm starting to see, man. Especially, and what led me to start understanding this was Canelo. When Canelo was talking about you want payday and all, I'm like, okay, that's what it is. And when then I hear Earl talking about the Canelo's pound for pound, when Earl probably feels that he's better than Canelo, but he's calling Canelo pound for pound, but people not understanding why he's saying it. He's saying it because of the money. These guys are strictly it's about pound for pound is because of the money. It has, with some fighters, it has shit to do with if you're really pound for pound. How many losses does Canelo have? Yeah, he got a couple of losses on his belt, don't he? And he should be in his prime right now, but he's not. And another thing I noticed that I just noticed some physical things about Earl Spence is Earl Spence is still, people think he's in his prime. He's not for some reason. Earl Spence is not really in his prime. He's in his prime. He's in his primal years, but he's not in his prime yet. Earl Spence still got like 2 or 3 years before he actually in his prime, before he starts going down, and that's a scary thing about him. He's really not. I don't know about chinnage wise because of the accident or whatever. I'm not gonna try to use that as no kind of excuse, nothing like that. Yeah. But Jay Brown, he hollering at you, Derek. He said, Derek Bailey, I thought Regis was fighting Paro. So when I made my prediction, I said he was gonna KO. Okay, around. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go. I gotta go see what you wrote in the stream. I don't know why they put this little stupid heart on my screen where I can't see shit. I said, he said KO on the 6th round. But Zolia is a tough guy. Yeah, I still got I put him down for KO myself. I put him KO in the 8th. The Rougarou may get him. I was gonna put unanimous decision. That's a good point though. I'm not gonna go back and change it. I'm just gonna keep it the way I got it. So who was that? I think was it Jay Cooley? It might have been Jay Cooley that had him winning in like the 4th round or something like that. So somebody had 4th round in here. I don't know if it was Jay Cooley or somebody else. Yeah, but somebody else had it at 4th round. 4th round. So what you guys take on that though? You guys think that might have something to do with it too though? There's not always the fear factor. It's just that these guys are so much, their culture, I'm telling you, their culture is effed up. And I'm going to tell you, MTM helped mess their culture up. He helped mess up the boxing culture. He did, man. He really, people just ain't going to see it. It's going to take them a while before they see it. Jay Brown said some of the reasons are the sanctioning fees and paying the cost more when you're undisputed. So I understand why they want more money because they feel it's killing them. Okay, and I understand why they drop the belts, right? Exactly. Some of them, they drop the belts right away. I got the belts, I'll just drop them. Yeah, them belts is out. I don't care. I'm not paying those sanction fees. Belts is gone. Well, it also puts them back to the drawing board of what fights they gonna put together, what kind of tournaments or whatever else they gonna put together, and that put those tournaments together for those belts. It couldn't be costing that kind of money. It's not costing that much money. Because like Earl Spence said, what y'all doing with our money? I want to know too. Inquiring minds, we all want to know what y'all doing with the money. Yeah, I got all these belts. I need more money. Simple as that. You ain't got a belt. So a person is like, if a fighter that is gonna fight somebody that's close to him, a little bit close. He got 4 belts. The other person's coming in with nothing. He then lost maybe they lost 1 or 2 fights, but they just tough as hell. And it's gonna be a matchup. It's gonna be a real difficult matchup for you. Shit, you ain't gonna want no 50-50. Especially even if people got him, they might even have that person edging you. And you might be edging me, but you're not gonna edge me in these dollars. In these dollars, it's gonna be 60-40. It's gonna be 60-40 all day long. But then, like I said, Canelo's hiding behind that. Oh, you want the payday? Hell yeah, I want the payday. What you think? Well, that's what my boy should have been saying. He should have been like, hell yeah, I want my payday. What do you think I'm in this for? I'm not in here just to be looking at you. Oh, look at Canelo making all the money. Come on, man. Canelo, stop being stupid. Yeah, don't be stupid. Yeah, don't be an idioso. Don't be stupid, man. You know that people are fighting for the money. Yeah. And so how you got to fight, Derek, yourself? How you got to Regis fight? This message is for Derek, baby. About the Canelo fight. I mean, not the Canelo fight, but the Regis Prograis fight. Derek, baby, who do you have and why? In what? What fashion are we gonna look at? Yeah, but that 135, that's just a poisonous division right now. 135 and then 40. It's not good divisions right now. They got all the talent, but we're not gonna get these fights until one of those guys just get tired and just make sure they come out and then they just say what it is. Like, oh, I hate you. I mean, you ain't shit. You know. You wasn't no good when we sparred. You suck, man. Come see about me. We need one of them. We need something. And if you fans are gonna just worry about what somebody's wearing instead of their skill sets or anything else, then won't you worry about the mouthpiece on these fighters? Won't y'all instigate? Because if the fighters aren't going to be able to instigate enough to get the fights done, then we need to instigate enough to get the fights done. Yeah. Derek said, "Who was Canelo fighting?" don't even ask me, man. I don't know what Canelo's ass is doing right now. Jay Brown said 12% of a million you paying in the sanctioning fees. See, I would drop the belt in a heartbeat, just like Taylor did. Hey, as soon as they said I was champion, I'd be handing the belt back over to whoever I got it from. Or I'll be like, oh yeah, it's great that I'm champion here. You go ahead and stack them up. Stack them belts up over there in the corner. I'll be stacking them belts over in the corner like I'm moving. Hey, where you going? You moving? Yeah, I ain't moving. I'm just putting these belts over here in the corner. I don't need them. I got my money. Oh, okay. He picked him by decision. Yeah. Derek said Regis by majority. Derek said it's gonna be close. I put the K on down there. Got the knockout. Trying to get my extra points. Hoping the Reed's going in and do what he got to do. They might not have enough in him. That's why I put kind of a late round. Wait until we have Derek said wait until we have the 5-belt era. Not the 5-belt era, Derek, or the 6-belt. Nah. He says Canelo fighting Badou Jack. I heard that was an option between him. But he's not supposed to be. That's not the B he was supposed to be fighting. The B that he was supposed to be fighting was supposed to be Bivol. And I don't know if he's going to beat Badou Jack. You got to bust Badou Jack up. I don't know if he's going to bust him up like that. He got to bust him up because Badou Jack is going to just come at him the same way. He's going to come at him straight. That's already the wrong fight for him. He just fought a fighter that shoots a lot of 1s and 2s. He just fought a fighter like that and lost. And Badou Jack is just methodical. He gonna come out and fight the same pace. I don't know. I don't know what Canelo's doing. He cannot save his face now. Canelo can only save his face if he fights somebody. He got to fight Charlo. He got to fight Benavidez. He has to fight somebody to save his face. Because he just got booed out the arena. You gotta realize that he just got booed out the arena. So I don't know if he's gonna fight Badu Jack or not. He needs to though. Maybe he should. I mean, Badu Jack need to get a nice payday. He earned respect, and he's been in the game for a while, and just he's low key. Let him get a payday. Badu Jack, you want payday? You want payday? Yes, I want payday. Matter of fact, give me a couple of paydays. I'll take those. Give Derek the Snickers. I'll take the paydays. Yeah. Let me go get my bag. I come back with my tactical bag. Look like I got a bag that you can put. Hey, I got a bag right now that you can put a small body in it. That's how big that bag is. You can put a big body in there if they fold up right, but that's got bag. Fill my bag up. Yeah. He said, "Well, Charlo need activity. Most def. Charlo can't just jump in with with Canelo. Yeah, he can. He can. It's nothing he can do. No tune-ups or nothing like that he can do that's going to have him. He's not going to fight any different. Think about it. Derek said, you got your gold bag ready? Yeah, my gold bag got my ass in trouble with work. Matter of fact, thank you for bringing up my gold bag. Let me check. I got to check on some money right now. Because, yeah, my gold bag, I got my ass in trouble yesterday because I took my gold bag. I took my gold bag to work, but I didn't take my work bag to work. So that shit cost me some money. So let me figure this out real quick. There's just so much stuff in the news right now. They're talking about Zion Williamson. I try to stay away from that, to be honest. You gotta expect anything to happen in this world right now. Anything to happen, we can't. We just can't take it too serious. Javante Davis is getting trolled by Leo. We just got by Teal. We just talked about that. That's why Teal. That's why you ain't gonna get the money you want. That's why you're not gonna get the money. Y'all hold on just a second. I have to say, I'll write my boss real quick. I gotta use funds. I can't be talking to. I can't talk. You can't talk to. You can't talk to your people you work for like you gonna run. Almost. You always gotta remember who you talk to, Derek. I'm about to tell. Hey, did you make sure you run those over to me? Make sure you run those hundreds over to me. Yeah, my gold bag. I'm glad you brought up the gold bag because I just remembered. That's why I had to throw that text out. Canelo won Jack at a catch weight, and Jack said, "No way." No, Jack don't. Jack fights at Badu Jack fights at his weight. Yeah, Canelo know better. See, he don't want no more. He don't want no more at that weight class. He really don't want no more at that weight class that he thinks he wants. Sorry about the noise, but I got to tear this paper up. Bruce Gas in here. What's up, Bruce? He says, "Look, brother, listening." He said, "On the road." Okay, he on the road. Yeah, I forgot Canelo was the catch weight king. Yeah, Canelo catch weight king, trying to catch somebody. Derek Bates says, "Salute to your brother at Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more." Yep. Yeah. Oh, Derek, remind me of my bag. Thanks, Derek. Thanks for looking out, man. It's a little piece of change. I got to have my ends in here. Oh no, man. Hey, I might forget sometime, man. It's the way we speak. Sometimes it's hard for us to switch back up. You know, because we're supposed to be professional at work and stuff like that, but sometimes you just talk, and sometimes people come into work and they're not talking like, like regular business. The way that they're talking like, I don't want to call it street, but I'm just going to call it, normal. This normal talking, normal jargon, whatever. And sometimes you might get caught up in that. I mean, I've said some stuff at work before that it's like, oh, they don't even know where that came up. Yeah, because that's your natural way. That's your natural way of speaking. So of course, every once in a while, that type of stuff come up. But these fighters, what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to figure it out. Like, hey, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this fight with this guy. I can't be so disrespectful because I still need to build my bag up. Because you're gonna just be an undercard. You're gonna be an undercard, and you might not. And if you guys keep messing up, you might not even be an undercard on the pay per view. I think that was another. Even though Tio had a pretty good performance, I think he's gonna end up being an undercard. His next fight, he'll probably be an undercard. He'll be an undercard. He'll be on. He won't be on no kind of pay. His watch. He's gonna be an undercard on something. He gets hit a little bit, huh? He gets hit a little bit. I see he was all lumped up. He was pretty lumped up after the fight. So he got to be careful running his mouth, because he might be talking shit about Davis. When Davis crack you, I mean, you've been down. I mean, Davis crack you in your eye, he's gonna bust your eye up. You guys just got to be, just be more humble. Either be humble. It's one way or another. You got to be humble or you got to be aggressive. Bruce is back at Derek Beatty with the salute. Yeah, but yeah, you guys are gonna have to. What you guys got to do? You guys either gonna have to be like totally aggressive and just don't leave nothing to chance, or you gonna just have to be, just humble enough. Big up your man. Just big up him. You know. I mean, it's hard for me to believe, what Crawford said. How he's gonna, like, he's more or less gonna just beat the hell out of Earl and all that. It's hard for me to really believe that, because what happened to Terrence Crawford is you kind of told on yourself, because you said more or less what you were saying during the pressure. And see, people don't catch shit like I do. Is you were saying, if Earl make you mad, more or less, if he hurts you and make you mad, then you're gonna take him out. Well, you just go in with that energy and just take him out anyway. Just take him out in the first round. Why you got to get mad? You would not get mad. Like I said, being mad only lasts so long. What happens after 2 rounds when you mad? Like I said, people fight in street fights because they mad. But when you get caught up in a street fight and you fighting and you mad, that mad shit don't last that long when you start huffing and puffing, Derek. When you start huffing and puffing and holding your side, all that mad shit, it don't matter no more. I was mad. You still mad? No. I'm good. Yeah, you good now. But first you was mad. I'm just saying. But don't, come on. You just letting us know that you gonna lose your shit. That's what you was letting me know. I'm gonna lose my shit up in there, Earl. Let Earl hurt me and see if I don't lose my shit and take him out. Oh man, that's not. I don't know if that's a good formula. But like I said, Eagle. I'm listening. I'm listening to what y'all say. I'm watching the body language and stuff. Right now, you all extra hype. And the thing about you too hyped too early. It's too early in the fight for you to be all hyped up. It becomes corny. It's gonna become corny to you. If you mad and all that shit you gonna stay mad for that many months. You're gonna come in and slip up and do something wrong, man. Don't. I'm just saying, man. Don't get all emotional like that. It sound like you, because genuinely he's mad. Genuinely, not just competitive mad. He's mad. Like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna show you, Mom. I'm gonna show you. Everybody, stop. Stop. You ain't showing nobody nothing until you show us. You just show us. Just be relaxed and show us, because you're gonna go in there all tensed up like that and mess around and get caught by Earl and your butt get tight a little bit, and then you're gonna be in trouble. Like, oh shit. You loosen up, Crawford. Loosen up. Same thing go for Earl too, though. But I don't know. I don't know if Earl's gonna come in all tensed up like that. It seems like he's gonna come in more relaxed. It seems like he's gonna be more relaxed out of both of them, even though a lot of pressure's on him because a lot of people is going for Bud. But that 135, like the Shakur and all them, what you guys got to do? You guys gonna have to make a play for each other to get us excited about another fight with y'all. Cause I think Tank is still gone, right? Shit, that's what y'all should be doing all your negotiating because Tank is gone. Y'all should be negotiating. Y'all should have the Tank is gone tour or something like that, and just get that money. Get that money while Tank ain't around. Y'all better try to do something. I'm tired of giving advice to y'all, man. Y'all just on that. Y'all on that. Y'all ain't no. It's not no cap. What is it? What do you call it? Cancel culture, cap culture. It's not. It's not really that. It's just clout culture and dumbass culture. Y'all doing dumb shit. Y'all doing dumb stuff, and y'all got the fans caught up in it. On another side note here, I don't know if you guys read into it. I don't know, but there's some allegations out there about um, Derek's boy, Conor McGregor. Derek, your boy, I heard you got some kind of harassment thing going on. Something like that. That's what I heard on the news. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's your boy, so I don't know. You got to tell us the story, man. You got to let us know, Derek, because I don't know. That's your boy, so. It's your boy, Conor. That's your boy. That's your boy. Your boy. There's boy. There's boy Conor. Let's see. Jay Brown to put down a little bit here. He said Teal dislikes catch weights just like we do. He let it be known that he doesn't respect it. Teal makes excuses for himself. I don't like it. But he has a point, and he has uh, beat the best, the top guy at 135 and 140. Yep. Oh, he beat both. Let me see. I gotta go back. I told you this shit's in my way over here. Okay, he had beat the best, the top guy at 135 and 140. Okay, I read it right. Because I'm in a different screen than y'all on, so I got to go back to y'all's screen in order to see what y'all really wrote. I don't know why they did this shit. They just put this shit up here like this just recently. Where I got this dumbass heart. Like, why y'all put a heart over? I got a black heart that covers up. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Yeah. That's what they did it for. Okay. I have to open up a whole different screen. Yeah, another news also, besides that one, now Deion Sanders, they said he's in a hospital or something like that. For I guess he had his foot, something's wrong with his foot. I don't even understand why they had to, I don't know. I'm not in the man's business. I don't understand why they had to amputate stuff, his toes. Yeah, but once they start chopping stuff off of you, man, that's just not good. Because you was intended to keep your shit. You know, and I always think, man, that you can do something, take some herbs or do something, man. Try to keep your shit, man. If you need me to help you, man, let me know, man. Because if I got the medicine for y'all, I ain't worried about it. I'll help y'all out. I'll send y'all the medicine. I ain't sweating it. I'll send y'all something. If y'all need to have it. You know what I mean? If I can't make it or I can't figure out where to send y'all, then hey. I should be able to do, if I can't make it, I should be able to send y'all to somebody like that there. But yeah, we got to take care of ourselves with the fruits and vegetables and herbs, man. We can't. All this other shit, man. I don't trust none of this other stuff. But that's good points too, though. I mean, he does make sense. He makes sense, but for me, he's doing a lot of clown shit lately too, though, Jay. Because when he brought up that whole black fighter shit, why everything got to be black and this and that, man? Stop talking about black. I can't stand black. I don't like black people. I don't like them. And I got people in my family that claim black. I don't like them. You tell me, if you're gonna be something, be a nation. You already got native nations in your family, so, and you got in the darker brown people in your family, they have a nation. They ain't no. You gotta claim a nation, man. There's no nation called black. I keep trying to say this. I get tired of bringing this up. But it's like an educational thing. You got to keep bringing it up. You're not black. Say you're a Hebrew Israelite. What are you? You something. You got a nation. You might be Olmec or something. Just say you're Olmec. Just say you're original Olmec. Tell me if you have a nation, say we're original nation. We don't call ourselves that. You tell me your people, you the terror people. Tuttle She, I don't care if Tuttle She, I don't care which one, but I call you I call you A B I call you ABEM if you're a man. I call you ABAM if you're a woman. I said you are the first and the second out of the earth. That's why I call you. That's why the woman is with the A and the man's with the E. I call you Abam, Abang. That's what I call you. That's who you. That's who you are. That's who you are. And not no. Look at it. There's no status for that. There's no national recognition. Nobody on the earth recognizes you as a nation when you say black. Even in law. In law, you're already dead in law in the first place. But that's a whole another subject. But yeah. But you gotta find out ways to own what they call your straw man and everything. You gotta learn how to do all that stuff because your status as a person is just not as great as you would want it to be and as I would want it to be. But anyway, there he is. Y'all sir coming in. He put Miss Hussein to sleep, so now he can come in. Hoping to come in and see Lala D, but she's not here. Everybody say that's because you're not part of the social media era. I'm deeply into social media, man. I'm pretty deep into social media. I just don't, and I check them every time I get in there. They be yelling, they be getting mad at me. I said, brother. I said, you're not. I said, you're not black. You're not. I said, be a nation and be strong, man. I said, stop letting these people decide who you are, what you are. Don't let people decide that. Don't get so happy with it, because it means nothing. That's why they do as much. See, people don't. They keep missing the point of what I'm saying. That's why so much stuff is done to you, because you claiming a color. You're not claiming a nation. If you claim to be a nation of nothing but kings and queens, that's all you are. Nothing. Not everybody is a prince, princess, king, or queen. Or all of them. Everybody in your nation is royal. What's the chances of people messing with you? If you really are royal, make yourself royal. If anything, save that damn money up. Something. Like I said, if everybody had like the right amount of insurance, they wouldn't be touching you. Start insuring parts of your body too. You don't have to just have life insurance. Insure parts of your body. So if you get handcuffed and get beat up, and your wrist is already insured for $8 million. Right, them insurance companies, believe me, insurance companies will put a stop to all that police brutality. See, the thing is, when you guys got to understand, when you're dealing with nothing but administrators, then you have to do some administrating yourself. If you're dealing with writers, then what's the best way to defeat a writer? With your own words, with your own writing. That's what people keep missing. Don't miss that point. You have to outright them. If you can out-talk them, then outright them. That's the best way to do it. I'm telling you. That's what it do. You got to outright their ass. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something about the mascot that he punched? I didn't. I see. The thing is, I don't know if he got in trouble for that though. Derek said that's not my boy. He said I don't pay attention to guys' allegations, arrests, and personal affairs, and only focus on what they do in the ring. That's like all of us, Jay Brown. The same thing. I just bring up news too sometimes. So I was just bringing up news. I was saying if y'all know something about it, yeah. But yeah, sir, yeah, I read that. He said salute eagle, yeah. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about the mascot, but yeah, I heard he hurt the mascot though. But some mascots need to get jabbed up. But you know what? That mascot is crazy too, though. That mascot that he punched is crazy. That mascot is crazy as hell. Did you see that mascot on top of that damn all those ladders and stuff? That mascot is out of his damn mind, man. He was 50 feet off the damn ground. He's 50 feet up off the ground on top of ladders and stuff. That mascot he's insane. Something wrong with the damn mascot. Maybe we need to get punched. Derek said salute at y'all sir. Y'all sir said salute fam at Derek Bailey at Jake Brown at Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and more. And sir, I don't know if sir's still around. He said Jake Brown's at y'all sir salute. He said the coach still hasn't told Crawford and Birdie the bum that he agreed with. He said with your boy's opinion, what a shame. He said as they the realest out here. Yep. Yeah, sir, Jay Brown. He said 100. He cried laughing about it, and he ain't going to either. He said we know how real these mans are. Laughing out loud. Connor is always on his rocker on coke these days. I think he be on other shit. I think he be drunk too. And I give my public service announcement, and this is my public service announcement to y'all. Is don't if y'all on that stuff, man. If y'all on the Wheezy, if y'all on the Cushy Kush, if y'all on that, man, 101 flavors of whatever, if y'all on that shit, man, please, please, please. I was listening to somebody really even break it down. Is try to do the natural stuff if you can. Because the stuff that they put out now is them damn THC is way higher than what it should be. Way higher. The CBD is supposed to be way higher than the THC, so it can counteract the effect of the THC. But now the THC, the way that they cloning and manipulating this stuff, man, y'all got to stay away from that shit, man. Because it demasculizes you also, is what I'm finding out, on two different levels. That when you light it, you're getting a bunch of estrogen, and when you ingest it or anything else, it's depleting your testosterone. So I'm just saying, that's my public service address for y'all today. Because I still care about y'all. I don't know y'all like that, but I still care about y'all like that. That Mayweather money turned him into an arrogant cokehead. I'm glad you said that, y'all, sir, because I didn't want to say it. Because you know what was in my vocabulary for a while, just for me? I wasn't spreading it with nobody. As I was saying that to myself, I said that damn money I said he done made that money from Mayweather. Now he everywhere. He think everybody enjoy him like that. Derek, your boy think everybody enjoy him like that. It's like everybody don't enjoy your boy Connor like that. Ain't nobody enjoying him. Remember he came in, went into the Ryan's dressing room all drunk, talking. Oh, you gave a good go over there. You gave a good go. Next time we want to see it go longer. That's the only thing we could do is we want to see it go longer next time. You gave a good. I don't even know that. What am I saying? What he said? You gave a good go of yourself. Listen. Next time we just want to see more. I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go. Y'all sir said, hell yeah, he's drunk as well. Sniffing. He said sniff and liquor go hand in hand. Not the sniffing liquor. Sip, sip. Not the. I was waiting for somebody to come in and say something crazy. Derek Bay said, didn't he sell his liquor company also? Yeah, he sold his liquor company. Yeah, Jay Brown said, he said, I'm square business over here. He said, but to each his own. He said, don't drink or smoke, but don't down anybody for what it is, what the F they want to do. I just don't mess with it. Yeah, but what I'm saying, my public address right now is my safety address, was just letting people know that I know that this shit is synthetic and it's not natural. It's gonna mess these people up. So let me go to you guys' chat so I can see what y'all sir got down. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just really bad, brother. Believe me. I don't do none of that shit. My boys, a lot of people over here do that. I don't do it. But a lot of people here, they mess with it. But I don't. And I do condone it. Don't condone it. I don't want them doing it. I don't want them doing it whether the poisonous type or the other one. I don't want them doing it to where it affects them. If I care about you guys, I don't want you guys doing something. Uh, I don't want y'all doing something that's gonna hurt y'all. Like y'all sir said, I smoke that good weed. I don't want him smoking some weed that ain't no good for him, and too much of it. Y'all sir said, yeah, after he made that money of the Mayweather fight, he invested into that proper 12. Yeah, the proper 12. He sold that 12. He sold it for yeah, big money at Derek Bailey. Yeah, he did. That's a fact. He did. He made money off his little green bottle, his little proper 12 with the little lion. I think wasn't that his tattoo too? Did he have a tattoo of a lion or something? Is it a lion or tiger? Let me look real quick. Is a tiger with a crown on or something? Let me look. I'll find it. Do. Don't be putting the answer up before I get there. Because y'all always do that shit. I tell you I'm going to go do something. Let me put the answer up. F Eagle. Ah, damn it. Okay, yeah, it's a tiger. Yeah. Okay, so proper 12 got the little tiger. So but it was never really. He was just he probably. I think he sold his shares. I don't think that was actually his company. That company's been around for a long time. I don't think he just all out bought the company. From what I know, I don't know. Yeah. Derek said it was a skit and he went too far. Yeah. No, but I mean, it was. I mean, yeah, he kind of laid. I think he laid a little bit too much power on the mascot. You know, did they? I don't know. Did they report that the mascot had to go to the hospital or something? Yeah, he did a little bit too much. He also said I heard that whiskey is crappy as f. You got to get like the. No, it's just that his his main label is crappy or ain't that good, but there's other labels. So basically, if you drink the stuff that he made, you got to drink like his higher label. Because if you drink his low label, then you just doing low shit. You doing low vibrational shit. They said, remember when they had that Deontay punch? said he said punch one, and he didn't know a dude was in there, and he broke dude's jaw. Damn. I don't even know if I remember that one. Y'all saw again at Derek Bailey. He turned into his. Yeah, he said he said his K-Fab character in real life. Yep. Yeah, he's just that. Yeah, you fighters and just everybody, you just gotta watch what you do, man. People do some stupid shit, man. They don't be knowing that you in the middle of a damn lawsuit, man. Stop. And if this other shit is, man, if this other shit is real, he might be losing a lot of money and everything else. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the one that you talking about, Derek. You talking about that? You talking about that? The ESPN mascot. I can't put it up, but yeah, I see what Derek talking about. He said, yeah, why to put that? Why to put that punch on him? Damn, hey, he put it up for y'all. Hey, y'all can go check it out because I never seen it, but Derek, hey, good looking Derek. I put it up in here for y'all. Let me see. There we go. So I put it up in there for y'all. Y'all can check that out. Check that out. That's Wilder. Well, the KO and the ESPN mascot. Yeah. Okay, Derek Bay said passport came today. He said fleeing the country. Yeah, y'all sir at Derek Bay. Oh, okay, I read that already. Derek laughing. Y'all sir said Hungry Connor was a beast in the octagon. Almost wish he didn't get the Mayweather fight as an MMA fan. Yeah, we still couldn't do too much with Nate Diaz. Oh no, I was never like a great. I wasn't never a fan of his. He to me, he just always was obnoxious to me. I just never liked him. I don't know. I'm a hater. Maybe somebody wants to say, "Oh, you just a hater." I'm a hater, I guess. That's just ego. It's like Kobe Covington. He's taking that shit too far as well. Yep. Yeah, he changed a lot of Yasser Hussein. Yeah. Yasser said, yeah, said Wilder did the same shit. Yeah, I just put it up. Y'all, I put that little clip up right there. Y'all can click on that. Uh, oh, okay. He said the Marius Walsh versus Fraser Clark. He said the fight is like a. He said it's a snooze sleeper. He's like okay. I actually stayed a little bit longer than what I should have. Anyway, you guys do good. Hopefully, you guys do good on your picks and stuff like that. Stay out of trouble. And like Jay Brown said, if y'all want to be smokers or whatever, y'all go ahead and smoke. But my public address for y'all is just be careful when it comes to certain that stuff that they manufacturing. That stuff is designed. It's gonna make you soft. And if you start getting soft and crying and sensitive around me, I'm gonna make it worse and worse on you. We won't need that shit. We won't need all that old crybaby shit. I mean, what? We won't need your crying in here. Don't cry in the eagle's web. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Sorry about that. We didn't really get into the fights that's coming over on the weekend that much, but at least we talked about the Regis program. At least I got some predictions on that one. We'll see the aftermath or something like that. I'm gonna be busy this weekend, but maybe I'll get something else out. I always hope that. I always hope that I can get something else out. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Girls and guys, let me see what y'all sir got. He said no, he had a good resume. He said them days club on Poirier, Holloway. He said also Alvarez to name the main few. Now he can't get. He said he can't get a dub over any of them mans to save his life. Hey, it happens, brother. Especially it happens a lot in that damn boxing ring. That damn BCD on you. Shit, I gotta take my ass out of time. I gotta go work for some people. I don't even like these people that much. But you see, ego works with people that he don't like. I mean, anybody can work with people he don't like. Yeah. So anybody can work with people they don't like. Because I work with people I don't like all the time. And a lot of times I love it. A lot of times, like this one place I have to work over the weekend. I love going over there because I already know they hating. They hating right as I speak to y'all right now. They hating. We don't like him because when I go see him, I'm just too popular. They're not used to that because I got to go out of town. And these smaller towns, they're not used to certain people going over there with a certain kind of energy. They don't be used to that. Now, who does he think he is? Is he Mr. Stuff? Mr. Mr. It is what it is. Well, who? All right, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. All right, Derek, tell your boy Connor to calm down, man. That's your boy, man. Tell him to calm down, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, Derek.